An ultimate arts and fashion experience. Yes, a fashion immersive show is coming to Chattanooga. And it's so great to have with me today my friend Jimmy Orshad to talk all about what's coming up and what inspired it. Thank you so much for coming on, Jimmy.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
So tell us about the show. What is it and what inspired it?
So the show is called the System Malfunction. It basically is, in a sense, a replica of different things that have happened in my life or about my life. Growing up in both a quote-unquote, in a sense, religious household, but also still trying to figure out the norms of myself. It comes in with a system malfunction. I'm not like everyone, or it's not like, in a sense, how society states that, you know, we should be. And so that's where it comes from. It comes from once upon a time when me and my mom and my little sister were homeless. It actually brought into the designer aspect of me and what we have going on. And so the system malfunction is where society says one thing, but I am more than what society says I should be or what I could be. It's more of a unit of us people to where we are models or we are aspiring models that we want to be able to take that route and to see, you know, if this is for me. And so what I do is I orchestrate a show that not only is fashion, but it's acting, it's singing. It brings together a lot of different elements of people that come together for one night of production.
And you said a lot of people. There's been a lot of interest in it. There's been auditions. Tell me about that.
So the audition process, we've had models come from all parts of Tennessee and Georgia area, even as far as Johnson City and Memphis. The process is you come into the area, you do your audition, I take you through a series of tests just to see how far I can push you, because for the show you never know exactly how far you'll be able to go.
Because they're not just modeling clothes, they're acting. They have to be able to tell your story, I guess.
Correct.
We love featuring someone that came up through something difficult and then turned it into something beautiful. How does your life experience, how can we see that in the show?
So one way that I show that is through my designs. A lot of different situations that I've been in before, I like to display those on the runway and through the clothing that's in the show. For this show, we are going to highlight variations of men, which is going to give an aspect of the type of person and man that I am. So that's one way that we avenue for that, but also through the design of the clothing, through the brands that we add into the show, and of course through the different scenes that we portray through the show as well.
Has this been a healing experience for you and maybe helping you process and look deeper into what happened to you and make beauty out of it?
I would say absolutely yes. A lot of people like to channel their emotions or their traumas or whatnot they dealt with in other ways. I choose to put it in ways such as fashion, such as creating these shows, such as putting it in a way that creatively works for me and also other people that are around me, because 9 times out of 10, what people never know is that someone goes through the same situation that you have, and they're trying to find an avenue to work it out. And really what we do is in our rehearsals, it's a safe space and a safe haven for each person that comes in to be able to leave with more than what they came with.
Because we've all been through stuff. Doesn't it seem like you get to know someone, what's on the surface isn't always, you know, what's reality.
Correct.
So tell us about what people can expect in this experience.
So you can expect an experience on the levels of the Renaissance by Beyonce. You can expect levels of the Usher performance from the Super Bowl.
Roller skates?
Yes, you can expect a lot of dance, a lot of choreography. You can expect models that you would have never thought would be models or look like an average model to be hitting the runway. It's live band. It's, like I said, a lot of choreography. It's so many moving elements of people that I bring together from all variations of life, but all different avenues as well.
We only have a minute, so tell us real quick how we can get tickets. And I also want to hear are you a fashion designer? It sounds like you do entrepreneur, production designer, but you're a fashion designer.
Correct. So you can get tickets at eventbrite.com/the System Malfunction. As soon as you type that in, it'll come right up. You can also reach me through my Facebook page at Jimmy Orshad, or of course through online at www.thesystemmalfunction.com.
Are kids welcome, or is it adults only?
It is an adult only show, just due to the fact of what some of the designers present on the runway.
Sure, well that's honest, you know. Thank you so much for coming on, Jimmy. I love learning about this. Sounds like a really fun, immersive experience.
It's gonna be lit.
I'm excited. So the System Malfunction, a Jimmy Orshad Experience. You heard all about his story and what you can expect at this very exciting fashion show with so much more than a show. But go check him out. The Signal, March 9th. Look them up on Eventbrite, the System Malfunction. Thanks again for coming on.
Thank you.